I feel like the Americans are very nice. They are
Yeah.
always smiling at us, and they always want to help.
Yeah.
I really appreciated that a
Picking
lot.
back off of that. Yeah, I think Southern hospitality is really a thing.
Yeah.
Houston or Texas, like, people are nice. Hi, this is Quad Talk, a look into life at Rice University as graduate students. And today I'm here with
Osinachi Okafor. I'm a third-year Ph.D. student of art history, and I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, that's nice. My name is Natalie Kokroko. I'm a third-year Ph.D. student as well. I'm in the computer science program, and my research area is computational biology and bioinformatics. I come from Ghana. Yeah, so Osi, let's get into it. Why did you decide to come to grad school? Why Rice University? Why grad school?
Okay. As an academic, my next step after my BA is to obtain a master's or PhD. While serving as a graduate assistant, I needed to climb the ladder. So I decided to apply to different schools, and then I got into Rice.
Yeah, that's great. Pretty similar to mine. I just always wanted to do a PhD. Yeah, following my dad's footsteps. He's a professor. I was like, I just want to do a PhD. So I decided to, after undergrad, I applied directly for the PhD program and I got in, and I'm excited. I always wanted to just get to be an expert in whatever field that I'm in. Yeah, and that's computational biology and bioinformatics. Yes. So that leads me to research. Yeah, I'm like, why bioinformatics? Why computational biology? For me, it was like, I always liked coding and I like healthcare. I always knew I wanted to solve some bio-related problems or something, but I didn't want to necessarily have to work in a hospital. Yeah, I just felt like, oh, nursing, back in Africa or back here in general, Ghana, Africa in general, it's either you're a doctor or you're a nurse or you're a lawyer. But then I always just wanted to impact the healthcare system, but without having to actually work in the hospital. And I discovered bioinformatics. I was like, this is so cool. So I can sit behind my computer and still help people get better and all of that. Yeah, so that was why I got into the bioinformatics and computational biology space, and I'm enjoying it. How about you?
You sound so interesting. I mean, like everything, the fact that you can help through a system, a computer, it's very fascinating, and you're so good at what you do.
Thanks,
so for me, coming from an art world, it's been like painting in the midst of guys. So my undergraduate was in painting, fine and applied art. I specialized in painting. In our first year, we did ceramics, textile, everything. Then in our penultimate year, we choose. So I chose painting. Then in our painting department, I was the only girl in the midst of 4 guys. Like, people just wanted to do graphics because computer is the in thing, which I wouldn't blame them, But then I found myself being the only girl in a class of about 5 boys. And I realized that people didn't really care much about a female artist or even painting in general. And then the female artists that I knew around town there in Oka, once they got married, they stopped painting. Yeah. So I had this feeling in me that I needed to do more. I just did not want to be a painter who do not know the history of art, who do not know anything at all. And I knew I wanted more, and the only way to get more was to do my master's. The only way to get more was to do my PhD. So somehow I graduated top of my class.
That's great.
Yeah, and I was retained as a professor, a lecturer, a graduate assistant, in my school. And when I started the job, I realized yet again that the women in the art world, once they got married, they stopped. They get into the whole domesticated craft of marriage and being a wife, having kids. They lose it. And I liaised with a local museum to start a female exhibition that happens annually every year. Yes, because I just wanted all the women involved. We reached out to different women, the married ones, the single women. You all should come and exhibit. There's more. You don't just get married and you relax. You can do more when you marry. And the museum bought the idea, and that launched us into XX exhibition. XX is just, female. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, my friend and I, we organized it. I paint as well, and I exhibit, and it's been interesting. So the research led me into my current research now, the exhibition made me realize that what I'm doing is actually a project, is a research. I'm bridging the inequality gap in the arts world. I'm bringing women into the limelight. That means somehow I'm interested in female art. You know, and then while applying to RISE, I talked about the art exhibition as my research. Yes, because it's something we do annually, the exhibition. And it's a project, it's actually a research. So that is how I got into RISE. And now I'm really focusing on women artists in West Africa.
That's great. Yeah, that's really interesting. Like for me, when I see someone who can paint, I'm like, wow, this is amazing talent. But yeah, what was the most challenging part, like transitioning into Rice University, into graduate school? What was like the transition like?
Yes, it was not very easy for me. First of all, as someone who graduated as a painter, we did more of studio works than reading. Don't get me wrong, during the undergraduate days, we took classes from environmental science, law. We did a lot of readings and paintings, but once we graduated, we stopped reading so much and we did more painting. So it was very challenging for me to just stop painting and keep reading. Like, you just can't combine both. Though many are doing it, but for someone who transitioned from all the way from Africa into a globally developed world where there are lots of technology, computer, and then the syllabus, most of the things that they are teaching you, you've never heard of them in your entire life. It was hard. But then again, we have the most supportive system in Rice University. Here at Rice, our professors are always so willing to assist. Professor Gordon, Dr. Gordon was so good to me. He gave me my first computer. I don't know if the internet should know about that. And then, like, my department, everyone, Osi, what do you need? Like, they were so happy. So, like, helpful. Starting from the airport. My department girls, they picked me. I was so happy. They helped me settle in. Yeah, I struggled here and there, but my classmates were always there for me. I'm really gradually adjusting. I know I'm not there yet. I may never be there yet, but I'm a work in progress. And I really look back and I smile at how much progress I've made. So I'm grateful.
Rice is a very, very like supportive community.
Yes,
it's so small, it's so close-knit, and it makes you feel at home. Yeah, for me it was generally quite easy to settle in. Because I got here, first day orientation, I was dancing. Orientation was so fun. I
was like, I was like, you are so beautiful.
I had so much fun the first week, especially because I was meeting so many people. So transition for me surprisingly was easier, because most international students are like, it's hard getting used to the scene, the environments, but for me, honestly, I was having a ball. Like, I had so much fun. I was eating so much. There was so much food. Rice has so much food everywhere. I was having so much fun eating. And then I think for me, what made it even better was the lab I found myself in. I'm in the Trangian lab, and my advisor, he's very particular on, having a great lab culture, helping each other, being together, organizing social events for us. So that was very helpful. Like, he makes sure you get the academic work done, but also he's very concerned about your general well-being, basically. So that was also another thing that really helped me, because I came and the only hard part was, I'm taking, as you mentioned, I'm taking some classes. I'm like, I've never heard of this thing. I'm taking some classes with some undergrads, and they know so much. I'm like, I'm supposed to be a grad student. I'm supposed to be a PhD student. I'm supposed to know this. But it's like, I don't know what's going on in class. But then my classmates, I have a number of friends that were so helpful during classes. I can go to them. I'm like, I don't understand this part of the assignment. We sit together. We do it together.
Nice.
Resources are available. So honestly, that made it easier for me. It was just the classes aspect that was a little tough. I'm like, wow, I'm in this, I'm in this world-class university, top ranked.
Come on.
How am I going to do it? But God being so good, we are here today and we're in our third year. Once I say it, I'm like, how am I third year?
How?
Right?
How did I survive my first 2 years? How?
But time flies, things get better, and here we are.
And I remember I'm always cold inside the office. It's like I would always wear my jacket.
Right?
In winter, in summer, OC is always in her jacket.
Yeah.
I was always so super cold. The ACs were dealing with me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Has there been like any serious cultural shocks coming straight
all
from Ghana
the time?
Coming from,
like, what are you not telling me? Okay, so first of all, the culture shock for me was, if you see how I dressed stepping down from the airport, I thought I was gonna meet like snow. My jacket, it was the heaviest you've ever seen in my entire life. All for me to step out and there's sun everywhere. It's so sunny. And I had to start pulling my jackets and everything. It was so funny. Like, that was so funny. And then the girls that took me in to my apartment, they were just showing me the way. I'm like, oh my God, everywhere. So, because it's like my first time in the Western world. It's not your first time.
Yeah.
So I found everywhere so fascinating. It was as if I was in heaven. I told them, this is heaven on earth. They are like, no, this place is not fine. I said, this place is too beautiful. What are you saying? They're like, nah, the roads are not bad. I'm like, don't even go there. It was so, everywhere was so nice to me. I appreciated. I was always dancing and happy. Like, I would sleep and I wake up like I'm in America. I feel like the Americans are very nice. They're always smiling at us and they always want to help.
Yeah,
I really appreciated that.
Picking back off of that, I think Southern hospitality is really a thing.
Yeah.
Because I've been to other states, but I feel like Houston or Texas, like, people are nice. People will see you on the street and say
and they
hi.
Want to help you.
Yeah, they want to help you. They are very friendly and everything. For me, the I would say cultural change was seeing how casual professors are. Like, first name. I call. Initially, I'm like, oh, Professor Chiangia. Now I have to just say Todd. It took me a while to get used to first name, because back home, you must attach their titles, or it means you don't respect or something. So that was a shock to me. I'm like, oh, I can just call my professor by their first name, and that's okay. And like, they are so chill about a lot of things, and that was like really nice. So it was a good, good experience for me. And Houston, I love Houston so much. The food, the people, the culture, like, it's so fun.
And the Nigerian churches, the African churches.
Yeah.
I couldn't even believe that there were African churches when I came, because I was first attending a white church. And then eventually I Googled and I found, oh, there are African churches. I went and it seemed as though I was in Nigeria. That was it for me. I was so homesick
like home.
Until I went to a Nigerian church and I stopped being homesick.
And I think that's one of the nice things about Houston, the diversity. The fact that you can find Nigerian restaurants, Ghanaian restaurants, Senegalese restaurants, any kind of restaurant, not just African ones, Asian cuisine, everything is here. And so I think that was what also made it very easy for me to, just settle in.
And your clubs, girl,
there are a lot of very nice lounges and Afrobeat hangouts to go to. So I think it's, for me, Houston is, I really like Houston also because it's hot. So that's an unpopular opinion. A lot of people say it's too hot. But for me, coming from Ghana is hot all year round. It's hot all year round. We have a little rainy season, but it's generally very hot. So this for me is fine. I don't have to layer up and wear so many coats. I like it.
Which is good. Which is actually very good, because I'm not a cold person. Like, I'm always cold. Like, I'm always cold. So Houston is good to me. And then I get to attend Streams of Joy. So I'm happy. I get to see very nice restaurants like Aria Suya. Oh my God. That was the first African restaurant, and it was a white girl that took me there.
Oh,
it was Erica. Erica said, oh, see, we have Nigerian restaurants. One day I told her I was homesick and I've not eaten Nigerian food. And she took me there, and I was so amazed. Like, oh, so I can really eat African food here. I was happy. I feel like everything is here in Houston. Home is here. Home is really here.
So speaking of Houston, what advice would you give to an incoming student or someone considering Rice University if they're trying to move to Houston? What should they consider?
So if you're African, I would say you should come. You do not need to pack a lot of foodstuffs like I did. Oh my God. My boxes were full of stockfish, dry fish. everything, because I felt, and as we've been reading all over the place on social media, that African foods are expensive, foodstuffs are expensive here, or maybe not even here, because some states do not have African supermarkets the way Houston does. So all of those stories that we do not know, we're not sure of, made me pack a lot of Nigerian foods. Coming here now, I see I can buy anything from any of the African stores. So why stress myself carrying all of those things?
That's very good advice.
Yeah. So just come with money.
For me, I would say they should consider, like, not just the Africans, everyone. Consider the weather, because for some people it's extreme. So in the summers they want to run away from Houston. But for me, I like it. But so they should consider the weather. They should consider that Houston doesn't have such great public transport. That's the thing. So moving around is a bit. You need to drive or
take the railway.
But it doesn't go everywhere. So consider those things.
Talking about the weather too. I would consider Houston weather to be bipolar, because sometimes it will just start raining in the middle of nowhere. So you always have to have your umbrella.
So let's go back to our degrees. What do you hope to do with your degree?
A professor, of course.
So you want to stay in academia?
I'd love to be a professor, even be a curator like I was also doing. If I could combine both, I mean, the world is big enough. Curate exhibitions like I've been doing with the SS exhibition, and then still be my professor, and still paint if possible, because the whole idea of coming to RISE is to get more knowledge on how to properly organize an exhibition. I know we were doing it naively. We did not even know what we were doing, but we still had a lot of our first exhibition. We had over 42 artists exhibiting.
That's
we
massive.
had over 120 artworks on display for newbies. It was so
imagine
good.
what you could do with a PhD.
Exactly, imagine. So I just wanted to learn more, learn the terminology, understand the art market well. Not just painting, but understanding what happens behind the scenes. So just be an all-rounder, be a first-class professor. Hey!
For me, I'm indecisive. I'm leaning more towards academia because I've always wanted to teach. I enjoy teaching. I like to pass down knowledge. It's amazing that I can, teach someone something I also learn. But being in bioinformatics and the computer science space, I'm like, industry positions aren't so bad. They're a little catchy, all of that. So I'm hanging in there somewhere. I hope by the time I'm done with my PhD, I would know what exactly I want.
You want to be a hybrid professional.
I'm leaning more toward being in academia, either teaching, staying in a research company somewhere, just full-time research, So that's what I'm looking into. So do you have any advice, if you had to give like one piece of advice to a prospective PhD student, what would you say to them, or graduate student?
I would say come. But when you come prepared.
Prepared in what way?
Come prepared in terms of putting your head in the game. If you're coming to America, you must be ready to read. I'm telling you. So more like I was a bit rusty when I came because I was more of out there in the field than right there in my books. So learning how to read again, like more, was a bit tough for me. So I had to keep doing it. Like it wasn't second nature. So I had to build a new culture of reading. So if you're coming to RISE, make sure you're going to read. In fact, start practicing reading, because you have lots of articles you get to read all the time, lots of assignments, and you have to be prepared. Be prepared mentally, be prepared physically, go for runs, just whatever to, exercise your brain. Because you can't just be stuck in one place doing lab work or just studying. You have to learn to move your body. So body and soul will be together. Be prepared spiritually, whatever thing you believe in. You will need it, because sometimes it's tough. We're not going to lie. It's very tough sometimes. And then there are also times that it's fun too. So the ability to balance fun and work is very important. So if you're the type, you'll be fine. But if you're not, you should begin now to learn how to combine all of these. What about you? What do you have to say?
Speaking of fun, I think advice to a graduate student or someone who wants to come to grad school, I would say that go ahead and apply. Yeah, I was having a coffee chat with someone today. I was like, yeah, apply. They're like, oh, they don't know if they have enough research experience. I'm like, just go ahead and apply.
Yeah, just apply.
Yeah, you never know. And it's okay to reach out to professors that, hey, I'm interested in your research and I want to work with you.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? It's very important to apply. Don't feel too scared that, oh, I'm too far away. Because sometimes when you're not here, it feels so far.
Yes,
it's like
too big.
It's like, are my emails even getting to them? All of that. But go ahead, like you really don't know. Go ahead and apply. I was gonna say, speaking of fun, it's very important to be able to balance
work
and school, because people are like, oh, I just want to finish school before I start having fun. It's a PhD. It's like 5 years. Some take 6, some take 7 of your life. You should be able to have a good life balance. So what do you do for fun? What do you do when you're not PhDing?
When I'm not PhDing, I paint sometimes. And then I love to cook. Cooking makes me so happy. Then I maybe do other things like I maybe do other things like go to the gym. Lawn tennis now. No, I'm not consistent, but I love to play with Natalie. And then talking about the interdisciplinary approach towards applying to RISE. Being a painter, I never knew that I would even get a chance to do a PhD in art history. This was me trying my luck. I mean, I could have applied to studio for my painting, to advance my painting, but also because I'm very interested in art history, and because I know that I enjoy writing, I believe that I could do it. I didn't really specialize in art history, but I have a few ideas here and there about art history. I just I googled our department, and I found that a certain professor did painting and eventually did a PhD in art history, and it encouraged me. I'm like, wow, so if this man did painting and is now a professor in art, why can't I?
Not?
I reached out to him, and it was so good, and here I am today. So don't just box yourself in thinking that you can't switch from one discipline to another. Everything is 100% possible. Just talk to people, keep emailing, keep hope alive, open your mind, be very open-minded, reach out, ask questions. And
speaking of different disciplines, my undergrad was in biomedical engineering, but I was super interested in computational biology. I just like coding, and I was like, oh yeah. So I applied to computer science.
Oh, you see?
Yeah, so it was a big jump, because I'm taking classes now where I didn't take previously in undergrad, but it's not so crazy. It's okay to like switch. So but the question I asked about fun, right? For me, I play tennis. I like to work out. I work out a lot. I go to the gym. Luckily, my apartment has a gym. First year I was going to the RISE gym, which is really well equipped. I really like the RISE gym.
I miss it.
And I go out a lot. I like Friday nights. I try to have a good balance where I'm like, okay, let me take some time off. So I go there. There are a good number of Afrobeat lounges in Houston, like a very good number of them. So I go out, listen to good music, have good vibes. You get to meet a lot of people too when you go out, people from all over the world, which is really good. So that's like an escape from the RISE bubble and being in this RISE mood. So for me, that's what I do for fun. And then Sundays I try to go to church, commune with other believers, So
because you could get really so overwhelmed with the RISE tasks that you might end up staying in school for 24 hours doing some certain assignments and all. I also love to add that there are lots of fellowships and fundings for different things. So sometimes just good to just go online and look around, see if you can apply for a conference, get funding for it, apply for something, a project. Like RISE is very, very benevolent and generous. So long as you're doing the right thing and it's towards your academics, you definitely get the right funding. So we're saying, come, if you haven't applied yet, I do not know what you're waiting for. We have the full life here, the African life. So just come on board and join Natalie and I. Come on.
I was gonna ask, how prepared can one be for, like, I don't know, like grad school? When you're coming, what were some of the things that you're like, oh, I need to get this in check, I need to prepare this. So if if you're speaking to someone today, what would you tell them as a way they should prepare for grad school?
Prepare in terms of what, for example?
Okay, so like if someone's coming to grad school, I'll tell them that they should like be open-minded, be willing to socialize. That's one of the things. Network, get to meet people, because that's the only way you'll be able to build yourself. You know, meeting people helps you. Because for me, a lot of the classes I took, it was other people I spoke to in class that helped me to, you know, get better at courses that I didn't completely understand, and be open to talking to professors. Like, sometimes it's like, oh my God, they're a professor, I cannot talk to them.
I have that fear.
But then it's Africa. Very easy. They are very easygoing, and imposter syndrome is normal.
It's real.
Yeah, I felt it the first couple of, you know, the first couple of weeks. I'm like, should I be here?
Yeah, I still feel it most of the time. It's very real.
But then don't let it get to you. No. You're doing it. You're killing it. So you just have to remind yourself that you're killing it.
So sometimes you need constant reminders, and then you also need therapy. And lucky enough, we have free counseling session at Rise. So when you feel that imposter thing, you could just go talk to them. They can help you process your thoughts. We have lovely friends. We have different student associations
that's
where
also
you can
very helpful.
Meet people, communicate. Like she also said, talking to your professors, I still find it very hard to do because I was born to like respect authority. I still find it very, very, very hard, but I know it's good. And anytime I talk to them, they're like so nice and willing to speak to me.
And they are very encouraging and make you feel good about what you're doing for the most part.
Exactly. I really appreciate Dr. Olivia Young. Shout out to you, Dr. Olivia Young, my advisor. Thank you for all you do for me. Thank you for always motivating me. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you for making me understand that I'm more and better than I think that I am. Thank you for making me realize how much of a strong writer I am. Helping me put my confidence and focus in my writings. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Dr. Olivia. Thank you to all my
Any other shout-outs?
Rice, our Rice professors. Professor Nana, amazing man, Dr. Nana.
Oh yeah,
Dr.
he's from
Gordon.
Ghana.
He's from Ghana. He's so nice. I really like him. Like if I'm confused, I reach out to him. Dr. Gordon, very nice. Dr. Leo Costello, he always loves my African stories. I really yes, I really enjoyed his classes. And all my classmates, Erica, she's always calling me, Osi, let's hang out. She's more Nigerian than Philippa, I'm telling you. She has been to Nigeria before. She loves Nigeria a lot. Shout out to Nat here. She's been amazing. Hey, my Ghana sister from Nigeria. We really had good times together. Who are you shouting at? Rudo.
First, I want to say a big thank you to God for making this possible. Like sometimes I'm like, how am I even here? I'm just a little girl from Ghana. Like, how is this even happening? But like having God, knowing that I have like God constantly keeps me going. My family, like even though they are thousands of miles away, their support is unimaginable. They are always there for me, always supporting me, always there to talk when I need them. And the friends I've made in Houston have been incredible. Like it's like I've built a family here. You have the Rice Graduate Student Association, you have the Black Graduate Student Association, Computer Science, and
the church.
You meet people from church,
the club too.
And then the Changen lab, that's my lab. Professor Changen and my lab mates, they've been amazing. Like I don't know how Dr. Changen does it. He just tries to make sure that we are all together. You are making academic progress, but you're also making like you're living life.
Wow, I like him.
The PhD.
I think I'll like
Dr.
him.
Changen is very supportive, and my whole lab is very, very supportive. Everyone is close. We are all together. We share an office space, so that's really, really nice. You
should invite me to one of your hangouts.
What?
Dr. Try. He seems like a cool person. Invite me to one of the hangouts you guys do.
Right? So are there
then
what are you looking forward to in the coming year?
In the coming year, this coming year, I'll be writing my comprehensive exam by the end of the year. And I'm praying to God to help me. I've really been trying to study the much I can. You know, it has not been easy, but I believe that everything will turn out
Go
great.
well.
Yeah, and I also like to talk to incoming students about the time zone difference. So sometimes you want to speak with your family, but it's like 7 hours apart or 6 hours apart. It can be draining at times, but maybe you bring out a day like Saturday, Sunday, speak with them, and you'll be fine.
And speaking of time, I like that the grad school is quite flexible. Like, because you can basically structure your time the way you want it. I mean, there are classes that you have to take and all of that, but basically you can decide to work very early in the mornings, you can decide to work very late at night, and you can, it's flexible. That's one thing I really like about grad school, the flexibility, the fact that you're interacting with people all the time. That's really, really cool. For me, what I'm looking forward to this year, more publications, luckily I'm done with coursework, so that's great.
Congrats.
But more research progress. I'm really looking forward to making more research progress. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. And just having fun. Houston is full of good vibes, guys.
Natalie and fun. She always loves to have fun.
And more ice cream. Houston is hot, so you have to eat ice cream very often.
A lot, and she doesn't add weight even after all the ice cream.
I work out, so that helps.
So it's been good. It's been amazing. Shout out to Rice University Art History Department. They've been so good, and the fact that we can go to the museums for free and look at these artworks in person. These are artworks that I've only seen in my fine art textbooks when I was in Nigeria.
And now you see them in
I
person.
see them in person.
So
like the first time I went to the museum and I saw Leonardo da Vinci's work, and I saw Van Gogh. I saw all of these important pieces. Oh my God, I was blown. I'm like, I cannot believe I am here, like right here. And I believe that Rice is the best place to get a degree in art history because of the museum district.
There's so many
museums and galleries, the menu, MFAH. You can just go around there, have fun. Like, it's amazing.
That's one thing I really like, the collaborations,
absolutely,
the links that Rice has. Because I'm in computational biology, but we get to work with people from the Texas Medical Center, which is like biggest in the world. That's amazing.
We're so privileged. And I'm very grateful.
This was fun.
Very fun.
I enjoyed talking. Any last words? Anything fun facts about you that you want them to know?
You don't need to know much about me. I think you've known from the things I've been saying, but I would leave you with this word which has always stayed with me since like primary school. With great power comes great responsibility. So when you get into Rice, that's huge power, and the responsibility that comes along with it is trying to make sure that you live up to expectation. Everyone is looking up to you. Your parents, people you left at home back in Nigeria or whichever country you're coming from, they're all looking up to you. Your department is looking up to you. The advisor, the professor that brought you into their lab, everyone is looking up to you. So while you come with such great power as a place at Rice University, one of the best in the world, you have to make good use of it. You have to study. You have to show yourself approved as a student. So
that's great. Great advice. For me, I'll leave you all with my favorite quote, which is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I really believe that, and that carries me every day. I wake up and I'm like, I can do it. So you can do it too.
You can do it. Like we are doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.